More in the saga of the Quebec Liberals as another MNA excluded from caucus, alleged petition going around in the party to get Pablo Rodriguez to step down, and the CAQ tables a bill to ban vote buying in provincial leadership races. A lot to break down with political analyst Karim Boulos. Karim, thank you for joining us.
My pleasure.
So, starting off, what do you make of Chamady MNA, Lecoy, and Olivier being excluded from caucus now?
Well, there were rumors circulating at the very beginning regarding who may have exchanged these texts that, reference the famous brownie and how people did their fundraising. It inferred that it was somebody who's been, in a campaign themselves. And so I think that there were names circulating, and clearly this move confirms that this individual was possibly one of the people exchanging these comments and possibly involved in the buying of or influencing the vote so that Mr. Rodriguez could become leader. So if that is true, and if it was unbeknownst to Mr. Rodriguez, then that's what he's trying to prove through this inquiry. I think it's the right move. I think she's not expelled from caucus in the sense that she's being punished for something. It's just to maintain neutrality and to maintain a separate body, a separate entity being able to do its work, a separate judge to look into it, to see if there was any potential unethical behavior and ultimately any wrongdoing. So it's a smart move. It adds more attention to the Liberal Party, but it's the right thing to do.
Let's talk now a little bit about this alleged petition going round. This morning we had Monsef Daraji coming out saying he still was in full support of his leader. What do you make of this? Do you think Pablo should be stepping down?
It's certainly undoing a lot of the good work that he had done over the course of the summer and into the fall. We can't forget that they were trailing the Parti Québécois by about 10 or 11 points at the last poll in the fall before all this, all the Marwa risky situation happened. So, and the race also for the leadership had 5 strong candidates between Mr. Milliard and Mr. Rodriguez. It was a very tight race to the end. So it wouldn't surprise me to see some of Mr. Milliard's supporters and others who did not support Mr. Rodriguez at the beginning say that, look, maybe this is not the right thing to be doing 10 months out of an election. And so to have people worry is perfectly normal. And if anything does come out, they're going to have to act very swiftly to make the changes necessary to get back on track, the track that they were on in the summer. Whoever's going to take over will need to continue the positive work that was done and continue to create, build ground, try to make up the ground against the PQ.
And just lastly, the CAQ has now tabled its bill on vote buying. What do you make of that?
It's common sense. I can't believe that it is not illegal to buy votes in a leadership race. We wouldn't accept buying votes in a general election. Why would we accept that the leader with the most money somehow has an upper hand over somebody who didn't have enough money or didn't have enough financial backing to become leader? So do we want someone who can buy their way into the leadership of a party? That's the underlying question. It's got nothing to do with the Liberals. If anybody can buy their way in to that position, there's a problem with the system. And I agree with the CAQ's position to address it.
Karim, thank you for your time.
It's my pleasure.